Greetings, listener. I'm Mr. Biggs, and you've tuned in to the Snowplow Show on the Phone Losers of America Radio Network, playing the best pranks of the 80s, 90s, and today. Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
R-E-E-F-E-R.
We be touching tones, calling phones. We rip from Craigslist. Systematic prank machine has never been better than this. Feeling fine, dial your line, you don't know what the facts is. Running strong for 20 years, Cactus. This ain't a game, playing on these phones. Roy gets a little boner every time he hears the dial tone. Just like when I see there's a brand new upload. We eat, sleep and listen to the Snowplow Show. My name is Sensei Doug, I happen to know Tai Chi. See you giving snake eyes and we're gonna have a disagreement. Call you morning, night or evening. If we hack your voicemail, we call it an achievement. If you laugh, try your best to conceal it. When the number's disconnected, we know it's a bereavement.
This person is dead.
Shit.
Please hang up and give a moment of silence. Message PLA. PLA.
Cactus.
Old man story mode.
Cactus.
Hi, my name is Roy, I'm calling from the corporate office. Sorry that you're busy, but the problem we got is the server's gone wrong. Your sales don't exist. We're gonna need you to go out back.
Am I supposed to be doing this?
Yes, find the breaker box. One by one we need them switches all flicked off. It's normal if the lights go out in and around the shop. Keep on flicking switches till the phone cuts off. Plunge into darkness, we are the master artists. The tills were starting, the funny part is they can hear us laughing, but still make sure they power down every switch in this bitch. Causing mass confusion for every single department. PLA making every mark open the fuse compartment.
Boy, you got some balls, mister.
Oh, no! No, I can't do that, sir. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm calling from the corporate office.
Snowplow Show.
Cactus. Cactus. R-E-E-F-E-R. Badness.
Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Snowplow Show. This is episode 447 for March 10th, 2018. This one is sponsored by the Real Crazy Kraz. Thanks, Real Crazy Kraz, for being a supporter on the Patreon. And also thank you, new supporters, Kagagotar and How Netis and Carol J and Metal's back. Metal. Hey, Metal. Thanks for having a name that I almost know how to pronounce. Oh yeah, also we've got Zing2, who's a member of the Elite Cactus Squad over at phonelosers.org/cactus. That person just signed up, so thank you everyone who's been supporting the show over at patreon.com/phonelosers and phonelosers.com/cactus. You guys are awesome. Also, thank you to Mr. Biggs from the Stick It With Mr. Biggs podcast. He recorded some drops for us, which is a pretty big deal because, you know, he's a very important person. He's a huge radio personality and everything over at AskMrBiggs.com. I'll have a link to his show in the show notes again. That was really nice of him to do some drops for us. I've got several of them here that I'm going to be bugging the crap out of everyone with in hopes of making everyone listen to his show, because I listen to his show all the time. It's an awesome show. It's all about glues and adhesives and the best way to use glues and adhesives, you know, things that everybody needs to know. Why wouldn't you listen to that? Go check him out at AskMrBiggs.com. Thanks again to Reefer Badness. That's the intro that I used again that he just made recently, like a week or two ago. And I just felt like I really needed to play that one again because it's an awesome intro. I feel like the whole intro is just a bunch of thanks to everyone. But that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Be sure to check out Reefer Badness in the show notes. I'm putting links in the show notes right now. Oh, and speaking of thanks, I guess I need to thank Reggie Bagwell because he sent something from my Amazon wish list, something for the show. He says, "Hey, Brad, I've been listening to your show since back in the PLA radio days when you would call the Brady Bunch house and have random old people as your co-hosts. Not a hobo, I decided I should give something back." And he sent me one of these cell phone holders that clamps onto my desk. I used to use the other one for like random things, but now I'm only using it for my caller ID display. My Jardina 3000 caller ID display that Ryan Jardina sent to me, which I'm still amazed by. But anyway, thank you, Reggie Bagwell. I'm sure I will put this thing to good use, this additional cell phone holder thing. It'll help me reorganize my desk a little bit, make the show run a bit smoother. Hey, speaking of that drop that Mr. Biggs did for us, a while back I created a Facebook group post asking you guys to help me out with new ideas for drops. Because I want to start getting more drops made. I'm going to start sending them in to people on Fiverr and professional voice artists and stuff like that. And there's a bunch of ideas in here, and I used quite a few of them. I even gave a few to Mr. Biggs, and he did them. So you'll be hearing those in the future. And I know I played at least one of the ones that I had done a few weeks ago, like this one, maybe.
Oh, who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? You're listening to Roy on the Snowplow Show.
Still stepping in that dog shit every day?
Yeah, that one. That guy did 3 of them for me, but if you want to suggest some ideas, I'm writing them all down. Everything that everyone suggests, I am putting it in a notebook, and I will use it in the future when I order drops. So visit the show notes, and there is a link in there that shows you where this thread is, where this post is on the PLA Facebook group. If you want to suggest anything to me, like Renee White's suggestion of this episode of the Snowplow Show is brought to you by the cocaine and crystal meth dealer down the street. Remember to buy early and buy often. Why wouldn't I get a drop made that says that? Cisco Kid suggests the Snowplow Show. We put the tingle in the downstairs. That's another thing. I still have this list to the Facebook group post for the slogan ideas, the corporate slogan ideas that I need to do. Like, I only used a few of those when I did that live show. I need to do some more of those. Maybe I should do a live show this coming week and finish up those corporate slogan ideas. You know, the slogan ideas like Subway, we put the tingle in the downstairs. That was a good one. One more thing, our Kickstarter is doing great. So yet even more thank yous to everyone that's been supporting the Kickstarter. It looks like 81 people have supported so far, and we are up to $1,500 for the new PLA 2018 coin. And that's a good thing because I underestimated how much the coin was going to cost. I got a quote back from them, which is $1,400. Which is a little bit more than I was expecting the entire cost to be, and I think it's even going to be more than that, because I'm going to add a 4th type of metal. I want like a big variety of coins this time around. Coins that don't suck and don't look like chrome hubcaps. So if you want to support the Kickstarter, or if you want to just go to the Kickstarter and see what I'm talking about, go look in the show notes at snowplowshow.com, or just go to Kickstarter and search for Phone Losers of America coin. It's on there somewhere. All right, let's get started with today's show, but first, a quick song by Henrik.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman, oh.
Patreon.com/almosthenrik. You can download that song and so many more by Henrik. Thanks, Henrik, for making that song for us. Dustin wants me to call up a Holiday Inn and a Kmart because, wow, this one's hard to explain. So he sent a photograph and a Google Maps link to these 2 businesses, and in between the 2 businesses there's an empty lot, and he says there's currently a building going up there, some sort of a medical building. It's still being built. I was thinking you can call the inn and the Kmart and say you're building some tunnels or something crazy. Okay, let's see how that goes. I'm going to start with Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn Express, Bill speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, Bill. This is Steve Dave. I'm with the construction crew next door. We're working on that building, you know?
Uh-huh.
Hey, we have a small problem. We were tunneling under the ground, and we tunneled underneath your building. We were making like a big walkway, hallway area under the ground. And we came up in the wrong place, and it looks like we're inside one of your rooms right now.
You're inside one of our rooms.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Just inside one of the rooms. I don't know, one of the vacant rooms. There's nobody. There doesn't seem to be anyone in here. You know, no one's.
Yeah, the first floor is closed down.
Oh, okay. Why is it closed down? What's happening?
We're doing a remodel.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Because now I feel less bad about this hole in the floor. The TV still works, though.
Do you have any idea where you're at?
Well, no, I don't know. Like, all the rooms look the same. I know the TV still works. One of our employees is in here watching it.
The TV's in one of them?
Yeah. Yeah, whichever one has the TV. We were trying to make the hole come up by the dumpster, but I guess they miscalculated on that, and we're completely inside of a room now.
We shouldn't have any with the TV hooked up.
Maybe he brought his own TV. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying we accidentally tunneled into one of your rooms instead of by the dumpster like we meant to.
Now let me walk down here and see. Are you in the room now?
Yeah, we're just hanging out. 3 of us. 3 construction workers. What's all that banging?
Is that close?
Are you banging on the walls or something?
He's putting carpet down.
Oh, can you tell him to shut up? There's so much noise over there.
I looked in every room down on this end where he's stapling.
Yeah, we're probably on the other end. I don't even hear the stapling in here. So what's going on? Like, is the second floor open?
Yeah.
Cool. How about the third floor?
Yeah.
Is it going to be a problem if we just leave this hole here? Can we just, like, have this room?
If you can just come out into the hallway, I'll know where you're at. I'll look at it.
No, just check every room.
I've already checked every room.
Every single room? Come on, it's a big hotel.
Yeah.
You can't have checked every room.
I've checked every room on the first floor.
That was quick. It's not that small of a hotel.
So you must have miscalculated and went on over to the veterinarian, maybe.
No, we're definitely in a Holiday Inn because, like, the phone on the desk says Holiday Inn. Maybe we tunneled up into the second floor.
Yeah, I don't think you tunneled right through the first floor and up through the ceiling in the second without realizing what you was doing.
We could have gone through a wall, like behind a wall or
Well,
something.
you could have. The walls, if you're 6 inches wide.
No, like some of these walls are a lot thicker. Like they have pipes and stuff
Not
behind
these
them.
walls.
Oh, you don't know. You've never been behind the walls.
Yes, I have.
I've been behind a lot of walls.
I've been behind them and in them.
Why? What are you doing back there? Are you like spying on guests?
Oh, we redo the plumbing and everything in there on this remodel.
Are you like hooking up cameras to watch the people that stay there? That's messed up.
Exactly.
Why are you doing
Just
that?
like Norman Bates.
Yep, that's you. You're just like Norman Bates.
Yep, we got our own little tunnel all the way around all the wall.
That's awesome. What's the coolest thing you've seen while spying on a guest?
I usually don't get to do much of that. It's usually the manager that does all the spying.
I see. Well, have you ever got to see anyone have sex?
No. I've heard them. Haven't seen them.
That's a bummer. The manager should let you do that as a perk, let you have access to the cameras and stuff.
It'd only be fair.
I know. Well, I guess we'll seal up the hole or something. We'll do what we can. We actually want the hole to be by the dumpster.
Well, wherever you put it, we'll make arrangements.
Yeah. Well, no, we don't need your arrangements. We've got it all figured out. We just want to
All right,
have the
then.
hatch
You
come
got
up by
the
the dumpster.
TV in there. You're good to go. You can just hang out in there.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. We don't need your permission.
All righty, then.
What are you doing the rest of the day?
I'm working, and then I'm watching the West Virginia game.
That's a shitty game to watch. Who cares about that?
Well, evidently I do, or I wouldn't be watching it.
I guess. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that's a shitty game. I apologize for that.
That's all right.
Okay, well, we got to get back to work. We got a lot of work to do over here at the building.
All righty, then.
We're going to finish up this TV show we're watching, and we'll be out of here.
All righty. Have a good day.
Thanks for walking around all over and looking for us,
You're welcome.
even though you failed.
All righty.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Well, that seemed pointless. That didn't work out very well. I wonder if I could tell this gas station that we've tunneled into one of their underground gas tanks. We're like floating around in gasoline now. And I can't see. Hold on, let me light a match.
Kmart, Ty speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, who's this? What's your name?
Ty?
Oh, Ty. Hey, this is Steve Dave. I'm with the construction people next door. We're working on that medical building.
Okay.
And we ran into kind of a small problem. We're digging a tunnel, like over toward your property, and we're underneath your property right now. Like I think we're underneath the floor, because we ran into one of those big underground gas tanks.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was there, so we had to go around it, and that threw us off because we wanted just a hatchway behind your building,
Yeah.
kind of back by the dumpster. But now I think we're underneath your building because we've tried to dig upwards, and we just see flooring. Like, can you hear us banging?
No. That's because we're in the front of the store. Wherever you're located is probably in the back.
Oh, no, I think we're closer to the front because we ran into one of the underground gas tanks and we had to turn left and go around it. But we should have turned right.
I haven't heard you guys, but hold on. I'm going to give you to a senior advisor. Hold on.
Okay.
The guys next door, I'll take the customers over here. She's going to be on the phone. The guy said next door, he was digging, and they dug underneath us, and there's a gas thing over there. I don't know.
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
This is Kim.
Hey, Kim. This is Steve.
Hey.
This is Steve Dave. I'm one of the lead construction people here next door.
Uh-huh.
And we're working on that medical building.
Right.
And we were trying to run a tunnel from our building over to kind of behind yours, underneath, under the ground. And it was going to come out behind the building, kind of over by the dumpsters.
Yeah.
But we ran into the gas tank, so we had to go around that because we didn't want to puncture your gas tanks underground.
Right.
And I think we took a wrong turn, and now we're directly underneath the building.
Oh, wow.
So we're looking at the blueprints of your gas station here. I think we're going to be tunneling up directly in the middle of your store.
I think you most likely would have to get a hold of corporate, somebody up there.
I know. I think we're already up. Like, can you hear us banging on the floor right now? We're like,
yeah.
Can you hear that banging?
I can hear you on your end, but I don't hear it here in the store.
Oh, because I'm taking like the handle of a shovel and like hitting it up against the floor.
No.
Okay, we're going to be drilling. You're going to see like a saw blade come up through the floor. And it'll do like a big circular, just a big circle in the floor, like you see in cartoons.
Uh-huh.
So you may want to move stuff off to the side, like if you have any displays out.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Can you move the rugs? Because it's going to destroy your rug.
I mean, again, you all need to really get permission to be coming onto the property and digging under it.
Yeah, we didn't mean to come up through the floor, though. We meant...
Exactly, but see, if you're telling me you're going to come up through the floor through the store, you need to get permission from somebody to do that.
Well, it's too late now, because we hit that gas tank, and then we had to turn left.
Sorry.
And then we got kind of turned around and confused, but the GPS is showing us that we're directly below your front doors right now. So can you move the carpets at least?
I'm telling you again, do not come up beneath the floor of the store.
But like the carpet, it's gonna.
It's not my problem. This is your problem.
Well, it's kind of both of our problems because I'm getting ready to come up through the floor.
No, it's not my problem.
Well, do you want your rugs to be torn up? Because it's gonna clog up my circular saw.
Well, I'm telling you, if you come up through the floor, there's going to be some hell to pay.
Yeah, well, we'll fix it. We just want to get out at this point.
Well, I'm going to have to call my manager because, I can't give you permission to do anything on this property.
Can we put them on three-way? I can three-way them on if you have the number.
Well, let me try to call her. What is your number?
I don't know. I can just wait. I'll just hold. It's no problem. I'll hold. But we're getting ready to saw up through the floor,
Okay, what do you say to you, Miss Kim? Because I will stop by. He's still on the line. Where's my son? I'm calling, dog. This is bull.
Uh-oh, she's calling Bill.
Yeah, but this is from those people, the heart and vascular people. They dug a tunnel underneath our place. They want to know if it's okay to come up through us. And I'm like, and Miss Kim told them, no, you can't just come up through our floors. You know what I'm saying? And like, no, it doesn't work like that. Weird. That's what I said.
I think she's telling customers about us.
Those who don't need to be stressed.
Ma'am? Ma'am?
Hey, Dulcie, I'm sorry to bother you. The construction people next door apparently took a wrong turn on the blueprint, and now they want to come us underneath the floor, come up underneath the floor. Yeah. Yeah, and I told them, no, they can't be coming up underneath our store and coming up through the floors. Yeah, over there on the side from where they're doing that medical center. That's what I told her. That's what I told them. They have to call corporate because they cannot be digging or making paths or anything up our store.
But my whole thing is, they're working over here.
Okay. Bye.
That they dug all the way underneath it.
Hello, sir?
Hello?
Yeah, she said no, absolutely not, and she's calling the area supervisor right now.
Okay. Hey, you know how you have the ice machine out in front?
Yes?
Like, we already tried to come up through that. Like, we didn't know it was there, and, like, a bunch of ice fell on us. Like we
Well, again, you are on our property
I know.
digging. You should not be. So this is a problem that you have to solve.
We sawed through the ice machine, though, from underneath, and a big bag of ice fell and hit Roger in the face.
Well, that is not my problem,
I
sir.
know.
You should not have been digging up underneath our property and going through our ice machine where he gets hit in the face with ice.
I know, but he got a bloody nose from that, and that kind of
Well,
sucked.
I'm sorry. That is also your concern, not ours.
Well, you don't have to be rude to us, because we're regular customers there.
You're calling and saying you're digging on our property. You don't even have permission to be digging on our property. You should have done that when you realized you made a bad error.
We were going to dig behind your property, like by the dumpster, and come up there.
But I'm sorry, but right now it's absolutely not. And my manager is calling our area supervisor right now
To do what?
to get this stopped.
Okay, well, it's going to be too late by then. We're getting ready to cut up through the floor. Like right.
Well, I'm telling you, if you cut up through the floor, you're going to have some serious issues.
Well, so will you, because you'll have a big hole in the floor where the customers come in.
Well, no, you better not dig through the floor. Period.
We're not going to dig through the...
You know, this is not my issue, okay? You are digging on our property, trying to come up through our floor. Do not do it.
Can you at least move the rug, because it's going to clog
I
up?
am not moving anything because you are not digging through our floor.
Don't you have, like, the newspaper machine, like, right there by the front door? The newspaper rack?
I'm telling you again, do not dig up underneath the floor.
Okay, I just don't want to run into anything metal when I cut through the floor. Oh, who's calling? I can hold.
Word, Poppy, I get out at 4. I'll call you when I get out, okay?
Oh, it's just her. Never mind.
Love you. That's my little brother. He's calling me from New York because he just got out of school early. I was just like, I'll call you when I get out of work.
I got 509 and I couldn't get my receipt.
I got you right now.
I got it.
You have a great day.
Ma'am?
Yes.
Ah, geez, that was loud. Can you walk over to the front doors and like stomp on the ground really hard, because we want to make sure we're in the right spot before we start cutting?
Again, do not cut through my floor.
Well, can you just go over there and stomp?
No, I will not. I'm not going to do any of that, okay?
Can you stomp where you...
I'm waiting for my area supervisor to call back. Please do not dig through the floor. Thank you. Have a good day.
I was going to cut through the floor, not dig through the floor. How did she not have questions for me? Like, why are you digging a tunnel over to our place? Why can't you just go back? I should have had her go out and check the ice machine.
Go, Martha. Speaking.
Hey, Ty. I don't know if Kim told you, but like we cut through the ice machine from underneath outside, and a bag of ice fell in Roger's face.
Okay.
And like a couple more just fell out behind us. We looked over there and we noticed a couple more were falling out. We thought we had it all patched up, but I guess the ice is still falling out. Can you go out there and look at the ice machine?
I have a customer right now, but I will when I get a chance. You guys need to stay close because if the area supervisor calls or whatever, you guys cut underneath in our property. So you guys might want to stick around.
Well, can we just finish cutting the hole through the ice machine and come out of the ice machine?
No, because I don't have any clearance to give you that.
I know, but we already damaged underneath the ice machine. We already put a big hole in there.
Well, you're going to have to stay close because of the simple fact that you did do damage to our property, and
well, it's just the
you're
ice
going to have
machine.
to talk to the boss when she gets here because I can't give you clearance to go ahead and to finish cutting up through something that I don't own.
Well, I don't,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think the ice
work
machine.
here.
I don't think the ice machine's really your guys' property, is it?
Yes, it's on our property, so therefore it's our property.
Yeah, but I think you lease it from some ice machine company.
It doesn't matter. The fact that you destroyed it is the fact that we're going to have to come back and fix it after the fact that we told you not to.
Well, we didn't destroy it because we're like Roger's over there. He's like shoving the ice bags back up into the ceiling, so they're back inside the machine. But it's like it's hard to push them because the ice up top is shifted around. Can you go in there and just like move the bags over a little bit so we can shove the ice back up in there?
As soon as I have a chance, I have customers in my line right now.
Okay.
So as soon as I have a chance, I will. But until then, I can't do it right now.
Can you ask one of the customers too?
Sir, we'll get to it when we get a chance, okay? Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey, can we just sit here? Oh, I could hear Kim in the background just freaking out about the whole thing, probably to a customer. I wanted to ask her to just like be quiet and let me listen. You know, Kim is just eyeing the entrance area of the store. She's going to be watching it closely and probably warning customers, hey, watch your step. There might be a saw blade come up through the floor any second now. This is one where I really wish I had a number for them to call me back on, because that would be fun to get a call back from the area supervisor. Oh, well, thank you, Dustin, for sending that one in. I bet you next time one of the construction people come over for lunch, Kim is going to have some words with them. Next, I'm calling some numbers from the list to end all lists. That's what I Regret Jumping calls this one. He says, I was not joking, this is a big deal. Whoa there, in the Discord chat posted this website when you were away. You need to see it. And he links me to flvoters.com. He says it's a list of every voter in Florida, along with the phone number, address, political affiliation, birthday, prior addresses for most people. If you look for people with the same address near their names, you can get their spouses. I tried a few people I knew and it was 100% correct. I even looked up celebrities and got home addresses and phone numbers. Best yet, it's public information, so no privacy concerns. It even says when it was updated, so you know it's fresh data. All credit goes to Whoa There, not me. I agree, fuck I Regret Jumping. This is all Whoa There's idea. Thanks, Whoa There. No thanks to you, I Regret Jumping. And this website's a little bit confusing, like the layout of it, like the way that you look things up. There doesn't seem to be a search box, so you can't just look for people. But you can look by ranges of last names, I guess. I think that's how it seems to work. And not every entry seems to have a phone number. Actually, very few, but it's easy to see which ones do because they're highlighted. But yeah, this could be fun. I think I'm going to try and call a few of these and see who we can talk to.
Hello?
Hello, James?
Yeah.
Hey, it's your neighbor, Roy. I live down the street here.
Okay.
And I've been digging this. This is gonna sound weird. I've been digging like an underground bunker type thing here, and I got carried away with it, and I kind of been digging underneath the whole neighborhood. And I'm underneath your house right now.
Okay.
And I don't know. I was wondering, like, I've been thinking about contacting some of the neighbors and seeing if they just want to, like, connect our houses through doors, like down in the, just kind of have like a hatchway or something. You could lock it from up top, but if I want to come over, I could just kind of come over and knock. Like, what do you think?
I'm not really interested in that, I don't think.
It'd be kind of cool, though, like a big network of tunnels. Like, you ever seen that movie, Eight-Legged Freaks? And, like, everyone in town had, like, a basement door, and they were all connected by a bunch of tunnels and stuff. I guess it's like an old mining town.
No, I don't think I'm interested.
We could bring it back. We could bring back the whole mining town thing and just kind of visit each other through our basements. Or I guess we don't have basements, but you know what I mean. Through hatches in the floors. Same thing.
No, I don't think so.
Or we could make basements. We could dig basements out and just kind of go down there and hang out. Hello? James?
No, I'm not interested.
Okay, why not? Like, what else are you doing today? We could make this a fun weekend project.
I'm not interested.
But why not? Like, can you give me a reason? Like, do you just not like me as a neighbor? Wow, grouchy. I always forget that people in Florida don't tend to have basements.
You have reached the voicemail box.
We're sorry, you've reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you've reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
What a friendly error message. He just kind of sounded like my grandpa or something. That was awesome. He should record all of the error messages. Hello, Kevin?
Yes.
Hey, it's Roy. I work in that field across the street from your house.
Hey, man, what's up?
Hey, nothing much. I was wondering, like, when I'm out there, like, doing my field work stuff, can you just kind of stop looking at me? Like you're always looking at me?
Fuck you.
What?
How you like that?
No, I'm serious. Like, I'm just asking nicely. Could you just please stop looking at me when I'm out here doing my stuff?
Yeah, man, I'll jump right on that. Now, who is this?
No, I'm completely serious. It's Roy. I just, I work out there in that field, and I can always see you behind the windows just out there, like, staring, and it's weird. It's unsettling.
Well, come over and visit me sometime.
Well, I don't really want to. I have no desire to get to know you. You're kind of creepy the way you're always looking at me. Like, can you just stop? I'm just asking you nicely to stop. Stop being so creepy.
Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, I'd appreciate it. I don't mean to be rude or anything. It's just that you're always out there just looking at me. And sometimes you're on the porch, like, looking at me, and...
No, I don't stand on this fucking porch, you stupid fucker.
Well, no, I've seen you out there before, but mostly you're just behind the windows, just, like, staring through the windows.
Hey, hold on.
It's even creepier.
Quit looking at me, you fucking meat gazer. I mean, come on.
No,
quit looking at me.
I'm not looking at you.
You want to see stick under the green? Apparently you are, because you're fucking looking at me.
Well, it's hard not to look over there when you're just looking at me all the time.
Shut the fuck up.
Holy crap. A meat gazer? I'm a meat gazer now? I looked on Street View to see where his house was, and he's totally the type that would just stand at his windows and look out at the field across the street. So I'm not getting a whole lot of answers from this voting list, and I don't blame Whoa There for that. I blame I Regret Jumping for sending this to me. Whoa There knew better than to send me this dumb list. No, I'm kidding. This list has a lot of potential. I'll definitely come back to this list. I'm going to save it in my show bookmarks, and I'm sure we'll get some more use out of this. I just haven't had a lot of luck with it today. Tons of people not answering. Let's try one last one. There's one more person on the end of this list. His name is Christopher, and he's a registered member of the Florida Democratic Party.
Hello?
Hello, Christopher?
Who?
Is this Christopher?
No, sorry, wrong number.
Oh, wait, you're not on 118th Drive?
Nope.
Ah, shit, fuck. Someone put your phone number on this voting list.
Well, I don't know.
What?
No, sorry, wrong number, because I don't name Christopher.
Okay, well, you don't have to have an attitude about it, Christopher. His record was updated in January of 2018, and somehow it's wrong. This is pretty cool, though. Like, it shows, like, when the record was updated. And they've all been updated within the past couple of years, I think. It has their birthday, male or female. Some of them say no party affiliation, previous addresses. This makes me never want to vote again. If all my shit's going to be out there like this is crazy. If any of you want to check out this list, it's flvoters.com. And it seems like they have lists for all the states. DelawareVoters.info, ConnecticutVoters.com. And they're in the same format and everything. So yeah, lots of potential with these, I think. Yeah, I wonder how that gas station is doing. Let's see if I can get their number from this Google Map thing. I've already thrown away the email that it came from. Let's see if Kim or that other girl is still working.
Kmart.
Hey, is this Kim?
Yeah.
Hey, it's Roy. I'm the construction worker. It turns out we're underneath your cooler. Because we were trying, your walk-in cooler, we were trying to dig upwards, and we ran into, like, the aluminum bottom of the cooler.
Okay, Okay, well, you have to speak to my district manager. Is there a number he can call you?
Yeah, just like the one in your caller ID. Just call me at that one. That one works. But yeah, we're getting ready to...
Is this number available? Unavailable.
Oh, does it? That's weird. It shouldn't.
All right, let me get your number.
Okay, it's area code 36969.
6969 and 3.
Yeah, but you guys can just talk to me. We're getting ready to pop up into the cooler.
Okay, well, no, absolutely not. I'm telling you,
No,
my
what-
district manager said no.
No, I think it's
Okay,
safer. It's safer in here because we won't cut into any customers' feet as we're cutting through the floor.
I'm sorry, you cannot do it. Okay, I'm calling my district manager, and he'll be calling you right back.
Okay, so there's no customers.
This is Roy, right?
Right. Yeah, this is Roy. So
Okay.
there's no employees in the cooler right now, is there?
You cannot cut up in through the cooler.
No, we can. It's fine.
No, you cannot.
No.
Okay, I'm calling my district manager.
No, this blade can go right through the floor. It's like a really strong
I'm
blade.
telling you are not cutting up through my cooler floor.
Well, did you check the ice machine? We already went into the ice machine.
So I am calling my district manager right now, and he'll be calling you.
Okay, but yeah, we'll probably be up through the
Sorry,
floor.
that's it. You do not have permission to be doing any type of construction on our property.
Okay,
Hold on, just one moment. Here he is.
Oh, okay.
He's getting ready to cut up through our cooler.
Hey.
Hey there.
What are you doing?
This is Roy. We dug a tunnel from our construction site next door, like over to your place.
Right.
And we meant to make the opening come out through the dumpster, but we miscalculated. We ran into one of the gas tanks at first, and then
Why are you guys making tunnels on our property in the first place?
we just wanted like the person that's having this built. He wanted like a secret exit type thing.
Well, then we're just going back out. We ain't going to do nothing today, buddy.
What?
We're not going to come. You're not going to come up to our floor or nothing, and we're going to back out, and we will be having, with no permission to come on our property. This should never been a hole there in the first place.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. We didn't mean to come up underneath the building, but we're underneath the walk-in cooler right now. And we were just going to come up through the cooler.
No, you're not.
Is there a lot of room in the cooler?
No, there's not. You were not coming up in the cooler.
Because if we cut up through the cooler, I'm afraid we might, cut into some beer cans or something if it's all stacked. Or are they on pallets? If they're on pallets, it's probably okay.
They're not on pallets, but no, we're not going to do that. Where are you at anyhow?
We're underneath the ground right now. We're directly underneath your store. We were we thought we were underneath by where the front doors are, but I guess the GPS is thrown off by all the.
But why are you under our property in the first place?
Because we were going to have a secret passage come up next to the dumpsters, under a tree. Have you ever seen Gremlins 2 where the Clamp building, Mr. Clamp comes out of that tree? Yeah, we were going to do something like that. There's going to be a hydraulic thing that lifted up, and we could just walk right out of it.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was just in the cooler, right? You're open 24 hours.
Where did your
Whoa, you're cutting out. What's happening? Are you in the cooler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your cell phone's cutting out. It's all that aluminum around you. Blocking the radio waves.
Where did your tunnel go?
I'm sorry. It's hard to hear you because your cell phone's cutting out. Or your cordless phone. What are you asking?
Okay.
Could you hear us banging on the floor, though? I was banging on the floor with the shovel just then.
No.
I'm surprised. Because we're right up at the floor. You should be able to hear us banging.
You say you're in the cooler banging on the floor, huh?
Yeah, well, we're underneath the cooler. We're underneath the building.
Right.
Yep. What are you doing there today? It's a Saturday.
I had to come over here because you guys supposedly got a hole under our store, so we can have your ass arrested for trespassing.
Well, no, it's more like a tunnel. We didn't actually put any holes, except in the ice machine. We were trying to tunnel up underneath the door, and the ice machine outside, we tunneled up through that, and Roger got hit in the face with the bag of ice, and it bloodied his nose, and that Kim girl, she wasn't even sympathetic toward that.
Okay.
It's kind of bullshit.
Well, I wouldn't blame her. I'll sue the hell out of you guys if it's true.
Well, you don't have to be rude about it. You know, this is just an honest mistake. We were trying to find the dumpster area.
Well, you have no business being on our dumpster area either.
Like, it doesn't even matter over there. You guys have so much room. Like, it was just going to be, like, behind the dumpster. Like, not even in the fenced-in area. We were gonna plant a tree, like a fake tree.
Okay.
That's all. Settle down.
So where does your hole enter at?
It's over here in the construction site. It's going to be, like, in the basement of the building.
Uh-huh. The construction site doesn't have a basement.
Not that you know of. But
Not that I know.
You haven't been over here. Like, it's not a basement so much. It's kind of like a secret room downstairs. Okay. Like, there's not basement windows and stuff like you'd normally see. So.
Okay. Well, where do you enter the building? I'm standing in the building now.
Hey, get out of our building. You're not supposed to be over here.
No, you ain't supposed to be on our property. I can come on yours.
You get the fuck out. We'll have you arrested. Get the fuck out of our building. We have every right to be on your property because it's under the ground. You don't own under the ground. And your cordless phone's cutting out again. I don't think they're made to go that far. Hello? 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 Earth to district manager. I guess his cordless phone completely went out. What the hell? He's in the building? He went over there into the building? You can't do that. I wonder if there's workers there today. That guy thinks he owns the whole fucking block or something. Max Power has sent me yet another list. He sends me all kinds of lists all the time. Thanks, Max Power. Today's list, I guess I mentioned this on a show recently that I really need to call Kmart's or Sears or something. So he sent me a big list of Kmart's. Well, not too big of a list. It looks like maybe just 20 Kmart's and 4 Sears. Is that all that's left? Is 4 Sears? So Tourette TV should be happy. He's been wanting me to call Sears forever now. I just happened to read an article, like just now, that Claire's is also about to go out of business. You know, the store in malls that has a bunch of girly things in it. They are filing for bankruptcy, which probably means they're going out of business soon. All the stores are disappearing. They're all going to be turned into Amazons. And it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm all for this. Death to all the stores. So Max Power says, "Hi, Brad. Max Power here, bringing you another list. I remembered on some episodes you'd mentioned you wanted to do some Kmart's and Sears pranks. So I took some time and compiled a list of stores for you. Thanks, Max Power." You know, I have a list of all the closing stores. Oh, shit. I'm looking at this list now. I mean, not that I don't appreciate your list, Max Power. You're the one motivating me to do this. But back in January, Justice Code on the PLA Reddit posted a link to a story about Kmart. And I've had this sitting in my show notes forever, and I've just been too lazy to click on it and call these. They don't have phone numbers on them, but I guess I could get them pretty easily. It looks like all the Kmarts are closing in early April. Oh, and it has a list of every single Sears that's about to close. Some in late February, some in early April, not very many in March. Most of them in April, though. And there's a video attached. Let's see what this video says.
Sears has announced the closing of over 100 more stores. A mix of Kmart and Sears locations, 103 additional stores in total will shutter, mostly by April. The company confirmed the closures of unprofitable stores in a statement noting, "Sears Holdings continues its strategic assessment of the productivity of our Kmart and Sears store base, and will continue to right-size our store footprint in number and size. This follows the 63 stores that will close up shop at the end of January, as well as the nearly 400 locations that shut their doors in 2017. Business Insider reports Sears will have less than 940 stores left after the latest round of closures."
Wait, so they still exist? There's still going to be 900 and something stores left? Our Kmart closed down years ago, and so did our Sears a little bit after Kmart. And then recently, Sears opened back up in the mall, but not in the big space where they used to be. Now they're in this little tiny store off to the side. It's kind of sad looking. It's like a Sears Express or something. So this seems less urgent now that I've heard that there's going to be 900 and something stores left. But whatever, I'm going to call up some stores right now. I'm going to say my goodbyes to Kmart anyway. It's going to be just like when me and Carlito said goodbye to Radio Shack. But Radio Shack stuck around for another year or so after that. I think there's still a few independent Radio Shacks out there. I think.
Kmart in Bellevue, how may I help you?
Hey there, this is Steve Day from the corporate office with Kmart.
Oh, okay. Hold on, sir.
Why? Where are you going?
To get the boss lady to answer.
Oh, I don't need that. You're the person answering the phone, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, she already knows about this. Did you hear we're not closing down after all? We're not going to close down your location?
Oh, you're not?
No, we have good news. Carrot Top is buying your store. Carrot Top
Hello?
is... Hello, who's this?
This is the service desk. How can I help you?
Hi there. Is this the manager or something?
No, this is not.
Oh.
What do you need the manager for, sir?
Okay, well, I'm calling from the corporate office, so you can stop talking down to me.
Alrighty.
Okay, you're still doing it.
What would you like the manager for? She's on the other line.
I don't need the manager. That lady before was trying to tell me that I needed to talk to the manager, but I didn't ask for the manager. I was trying to talk to her. And then she just kind of hands the phone over to you. What the hell?
There was a man.
A man?
That answered first.
What?
Yes. There was a man that answered the phone first.
That was a man?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay, yeah, at this point, I should just talk to the manager. Because you're very disrespectful toward the corporate office. Okay. I didn't even want the manager, though. I wanted to get him to answer the phone as Carrot Top. Carrot Top Mart.
Gene, may I help you?
Hey, Gene. Are you the manager?
I'm the closing one. What can I help you with?
You're the closet. You're the what?
I'm the closing.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Sorry.
What can I help you
Don't
with?
bite my head off. Are you one of the locations that's closing?
I'm sorry, what?
Is this Kmart location closing?
Where's our location?
No. I asked, are you guys closing permanently? Is Kmart closing?
Yes, April 8th.
April 8th? Okay. I just wanted to apologize.
Oh, for us closing?
No. Well, in a sense, number one, I want to apologize for shopping on Amazon. I do all of my shopping on Amazon now. Even though your store is very close to me, I just use Amazon all the time now. Nothing but Amazon.
Okay, you're apologizing for...
For using Amazon and basically putting you out of business.
Yep.
When I was a kid, I lived close by to your store, and I used to come there and shoplift all the time back in the 80s.
Yep, it's sad. I helped open this store, and I started in 81
Aw.
in Ocala, and then I helped open this one in 85.
I bet you, like when you did the reports and you saw that there was shrinkage or whatever, that was probably because of me. Like me and you go way back, basically.
I'm sorry, what?
Me and you go way
We got
back.
a lot of background noise. It's sort of hard to hear here on this phone.
Oh, I don't hear the background noise.
Yeah, I do because I have a hearing problem. But
I see.
thank you for calling.
Okay, you're
Is that
welcome.
all?
Yeah, I guess that's
Or is there
all.
anything I can help you with?
Nope, that's all. I just wanted to apologize.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, have a nice
Bye-bye.
few weeks left. Bye. Okay, she was too nice. I'm calling those first people back because they were rude. They were very rude to me, and I'll feel less bad about apologizing to them.
I'm Belby Kmart. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm calling to apologize.
That's great.
I am. Apology number one, I shop on Amazon all the time now, so I'm basically responsible for your store shutting down.
Okay.
And also, I used to call up random Kmart stores, and I would get the layaway desk back in the day before I got arrested by the FBI. I would call and get customer information from the layaway desk. Oh, okay. I just don't want to hear it. No wonder they're going out of business. Everyone's so rude there. Tourette TV wants me to call people and tell them that I'm from Amazon and things are much cheaper here.
Kmart, this is Ellen. How can I help you?
Hey there, this is Steve Day from Amazon.com.
Okay.
And do you ever use Amazon.com to do your shopping?
I do.
You do? What kind of stuff do you buy? Is it stuff that they sell at Kmart?
No.
Like, what do you get?
Earrings.
Earrings? Movies? Oh, yeah, stuff that they don't have at Kmart, right?
Well, I mean, they have earrings, but not the... I kind of gauge my ears out.
Oh, I see. They don't have that at Kmart?
No.
See, they didn't keep up with the times. That's why they're going out of business.
Yeah.
Hey, can you just let all the employees there know that like a special thing we're doing here at Amazon, we're giving a discount to employees of Kmart's that are closing down.
Okay.
And all you have to do is when you shop at Amazon, just put in the discount code. Amazon is better than Kmart. Just
Okay.
all no spaces. Just Amazon is better than Kmart. Just type that into the discount section, and you get 50% off.
Okay.
On all your earrings and your movies and stuff like that.
All right.
It's a pretty good deal, right?
Yeah.
Hey, could I be transferred to some other department so I can let them know?
Yeah, hold on one second.
Okay. What kind of transfer is this? There's no music or anything? It's just a loud click that sounds like she hung up on... Oh, she did hang up on me. I seriously thought she was transferring me. Well, crud. This isn't going well. My goodbye to Kmart. Let's call Kmart number 3.
Thank you for calling your Boca Raton Kmart. This is Dorothy. May I help you?
Hey, Dorothy. This is Steve Dave from the corporate office with Kmart.
Yes.
And I'm calling to let you know that we've changed the name of Kmart until we close, because I think we might be able to keep it open. Because this comedian named Carrot Top, he's going to be buying the store. Well, she just hung up on me. These Kmart people are so rude.
This is your Boca Raton Kmart. Dorothy speaking. May I help you?
Hey, Dorothy, we got disconnected somehow. What happened?
All right. I'm going to have you talk to my manager. Hold on.
For what? How come? Jesus. What the hell?
James, put me on the phone.
Eric, can I help you?
Hey, Eric, this is Steve from the corporate office with Kmart.
Okay.
How you doing today?
Okay.
What's wrong with Dorothy? She hung up on me, and then she got really upset.
Oh, I apologize about that.
When I called back, it was weird. What's wrong with her?
Oh, I'm not sure, sir. How can I help you?
Mainly, I needed to let you know that we've decided that we're doing like kind of a contest thing to decide which stores to keep open. So we may be able to keep yours open.
Yeah, my store is actually not closing, sir.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, well, darn it.
You called the wrong location.
Darn it, Max Power. Wait, I guess you haven't heard the news then.
No, sir.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have to close yours down.
Okay, sir. Well, I'll wait to hear from my management staff, okay?
No, but look, I've got to...
Thanks for your help.
Oh, all right. Just hang up then. I don't care.
Thank you for calling your Tulsa Kmart. How may I help you?
Hi, this is Steve from the corporate office with Kmart.
Hello, Steve.
How are you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Hey,
what can I do for you?
Well, I've got pretty good news. It looks like we might be able to keep your store open, but we're going to be changing the name of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, possibly. We're not sure yet, but do you know who Carrot Top is?
Carrot Top?
Yeah.
Like, is it a brand?
Oh, it's a comedian. He's a person. He's a very rich comedian, actor.
And he's a redhead.
Yeah, that guy. How'd you know?
Yes. Yes.
We need you to start answering all of the phone calls, like whenever the phone rings from now on, from this point forward. Thank you for calling Carrot Top Mart instead of Kmart. Like the K is going to stand for Carrot Top because he spells it with the K.
Okay.
Can you write that down?
Yeah.
Like just thank you for like however you usually answer, but instead of saying Kmart, say Carrot Top Mart.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. He wants all of the stores to answer that way, and he's thinking about buying the whole chain. What's left of it?
All right. Did you need to speak to anyone, or were you just letting me know?
Oh yeah, I just need to let people who are answering the phone know. So if you could put a note by the phone, like just
I will.
answer the phone. Thank you for calling Carrot Top Mart.
Carrot Top Mart.
Uh-huh.
I got it.
Everyone that calls in has to hear that because he might be calling in and checking.
Yeah.
We don't want to ruin our chances.
I got you.
And the managers will know we're sending out emails and stuff.
Alrighty, well, I made note right here.
Okay, and just make sure you answer the phone. Thank you for calling Carrot Top. Carrot Top Mart. That's it. I'm sorry. I'm not used to this.
I got it.
Okay, thank you so much. Good luck staying open and stuff.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Whoa, she really slammed down that phone. I'm not sure she believed me. Let me call right back from a different phone number. So she's not tricking me.
Thank you for calling. KO Tart Mart, how may I help you?
Oh, I got the wrong number. I'm sorry. I'll call back. Okay. She tried. KO Top. Is that what she said? I'm going to save this number. Maybe after I've called a few more, I'll call in a little while, see if they're still doing it. That's great that they're trying. Someone in the Discord today, or maybe it was the Roy Sipient bot, they said, thank you for calling Family Carrot Top Stores. And that reminded me that I really need to do Carrot Top Mart to try and save Kmart.
Thank you for calling Kmart Show. This is Amanda. How can I help you?
Hey, Amanda. This is Brad. I'm from the Snowplow Show. Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I'm just calling. I wanted to apologize. I heard that you guys are closing down.
Yes.
How long have you got there?
We're going to be closing beginning of April.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I just want to
Thank
apologize, first of all, because I shop at Amazon all the time.
Okay.
But also, like, in the past, I've called your store, like, I called the layaway department, and I got them to give me customer information. Like, I pretended I was from the corporate office and got them to give me, like, customers that had done layaways, and then I called the customers, and I said wacky things to them.
Okay.
And now I realize that wasn't cool. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Once I called your store, I don't know if you were working, like, how long have you been there?
About 2 months.
Oh, okay. You wouldn't have been there then. I called the manager once, and I talked the manager into going into the back room and shutting off all the circuit breakers. So, like, all the computers and the lights went out. And probably just, probably freaked out all the customers having all the lights go out. So I'm sorry about that.
Okay.
Once I came to your store and I picked up the overhead
Hold on. Why are you calling to apologize for all these things?
Well, because you're going out of business, so now I feel bad. I used to shoplift from there. I used to do return scams. I was one of those guys that would like just shoplift things and then bring it back and get a refund, cash refund for it. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, hold on.
Where are you going? I don't know what's happening. Not sure why I'm on hold. I've been on hold for a while now, you guys. Amanda just disappeared. So while I'm holding, I've been getting phone numbers for this big list of Kmarts that's been closing down, and I'm adding them to Max Power's list. So now I have a list of Kmarts that are definitely closing, along with Max Power's Kmarts. So that could be useful. I've been on hold with this Kmart, Amanda's Kmart, for about 10 minutes now. I think I'm about to hang up. I don't think she knows what to do with me. You know what I've noticed about this list of Kmarts that are closing down from that newspaper website? Or, it's USA Today. Like, all of the state abbreviations, they're all the old-style abbreviations. Like, Oregon is O-R-E, Massachusetts is M-A-S-S, Illinois is I-L-L, Florida is F-L-A, California is C-A-L-I-F. I've noticed that newspapers always do that. Why do they do that? Somebody explain this to me. Why do newspapers always use the old style of state abbreviations? It's weird. I don't get it. We've been using two-letter abbreviations for like 30 years now. Why don't the newspapers do that? The listener needs to explain that to me. All right, I'm hanging up. Amanda has thwarted this prank call. I've got a great plan for the next prank call, though. I'm going to call 2 stores that are closing down soon at the same time. I'm calling them both simultaneously.
Tosh Kmart.
Hey, Tosh Kmart. Can you please stand by? I'm calling another Kmart.
Thank you for calling. Could I hit Kmart? How may I help you?
Hey, other Kmart. I'm calling from the corporate office with Kmart. I have another Kmart here on the line. Can you both hear me?
Hello?
Hi. I'm calling from the corporate office with Kmart. Can you both hear me? There's 2 Kmarts on the line right now. The one's not responding. What the hell? Did she put me on hold or something? Okay, I'm going to try this again with 2 other Kmarts. This is going to work for sure this time. Oh, hey there. This is Steve Dave from the corporate office with Kmart. Could you hold on 1 second? I'm calling another Kmart.
Okay.
I'm calling 2 Kmarts at once, but the other one's not answering. What's happening? Well, crud, they're not picking up. I have to call this other one then. Can you please just stand by for 1 second?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll just take a minute. I'm sorry about this.
How may I help you?
Hey there, I'm calling from the corporate office from Kmart. Can you
Give
hear?
me 1 second.
No, don't put me on. Ma'am, why?
Excuse me?
Oh, I need to talk to you though.
No, you need to talk to a manager.
No, I need to talk to you, stupid. The other one's not picking up anyway. I have such a great plan. This just is not working out. Let's try this one more time. I think I'm ruining all my Kmarts here.
Thank you for calling your East Cali Kmart. How may I direct your call?
Hey there, I need to talk to you. I'm calling from the corporate office with Kmart.
Okay, well, you need to speak with the manager then, I'm assuming?
No, just with you. Is there another Kmart on the line? I've called 2 Kmarts. Hello, other Kmart on Bellevue?
Yeah, no, just one.
Oh, no. There's 2 people on the line. There's you. I'm talking to 2 Florida Kmarts, one in Bellevue, one in Ocala. Can you both hear me?
Yes, sir.
Bellevue.
Okay, yeah, and then there's a man on here from the Ocala store.
Correct.
Okay, so you both hear each other, right? Ma'am?
Yes.
Oh, the lady doesn't understand.
Hold on 1 second.
Well, no, where are you going?
Hi, this is Misty. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, Misty. This is Steve Dave from the corporate office.
Uh-huh.
Is this the Kmart in Ocala?
Yes.
Okay. Kmart in Bellevue. Bellevue, do you hear me? Kmart in Bellevue, come in. Come in, Bellevue. She's not answering me. Misty, I don't understand why not. Kmart in Bellevue. Hello. Hello, Bellevue. Tuning in Bellevue. Earth to Bellevue. All right, so Misty just hung up. Damn it. I'm going to make this work. This is a huge pain in the ass because I have to get the numbers to make sure I have a closing down Kmart. But it's going to work.
Thank you for calling Kmart. Misty speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, Misty. It's Steve Dave again from the corporate office with Kmart. I need to put another Kmart on the line. Do you think you could hold on for just 1 second?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry about this. It'll just take 1 second.
Thank you for Kmart. Shelby, could I help you?
Oh, hey, Shelby. This is Steve Dave from the corporate office with Kmart.
Uh-huh.
And I've got another Kmart on the line. I've got Misty from Ocala.
Hello.
Can you both hear each other okay?
Okay, I'm going to turn mine up a little bit. Okay.
Can you hear?
I can hear fine.
Okay, you can both hear?
I can hear her barely.
Oh, okay. Well, you both have to talk really loud. So I'm trying to decide which Kmart to shut down permanently. We're going to keep one of you open. So I need you to both to guess a number between 1 and 10.
6.
6 for Shelby. How about you, Misty?
Can I ask who this is again?
This is Shelby.
No, I'm sorry. Sir, can I ask your name again?
Yeah, I'm Steve Dave. I'm Steve Dave from the corporate office with Kmart.
Steve Dave?
Correct. From the corporate...
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Where are you going? What are you doing? You need to give me a number between 1 and 10. We're trying to decide which one closes. And if you get it wrong, then everybody loses at your store. So don't mess this up. What's your number? It can't be 6.
Okay,
What's your number?
I'm thinking. Hey, is there a Steve Dave that works at corporate?
No, come on, give me a number.
Steve Dave?
Hurry up. Your time's running out.
Because he called us and Bellevue and wants to know a number between 1 and 10 to see which store closes. And I really don't know if I should trust this call or not.
No, it's cool.
All right, thank you. You know what? Have a great day.
Oh, you're closing. Guess what, Shelby? Shelby.
Yes.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Your store's staying open. Yay! You win. You won the contest. We're not closing your store down now.
Okay,
You did good. You guessed the right number. Number 6. You did it.
okay.
Everyone there should celebrate.
All right, thank you.
Tell everyone that you know. Tell everyone that you saved the store.
Okay.
All right, bye, Shelby. Congratulations. Okay, I give up on that idea. It's just not working. Nobody wants to play along. It was a nice try. I wanted to do like a talent show. Have one of them sing to decide which one gets to stay open. I'll come back to these, though. I think today's show is plenty long enough. And now I have these lists, so I will not forget Max Power and Tourette TV. I will do some Sears calls, and I will finish up this Kmart list. It'll all happen eventually, but for now, let's play some voicemails.
Hey, RBCP, this is Pussy Slap.
Hey.
I was listening to one of your old shows, and it was on the 2014. Hang on. I got it.
Hurry the fuck up.
Show on
I have all day.
January 25th, 2014. At the 1 hour and 5 minute mark, you were making a comment about Bitcoin. I think was it Jack TV? Somebody was trying to tell you to invest in Bitcoin. You was like, fuck Bitcoin. It's not going to ever do anything.
That's right.
Man, you should have jumped on the wagon,
Has it?
man. I wish I had us. I remember hearing about it,
I
but I was
guess.
like, probably going to be one of those things that just lasts for a little bit and falls off.
I could be rich.
And we'd be rich, dude. Fucking rich, man! Rich! Yeah! All right, man. Fuck off. Bye.
Thanks, Pussy Slap, for reminding me that I'm not rich. I had Bitcoins back in 2014. I've been taking Bitcoins for years for people to pay for T-shirts and stickers and stuff. And I actually made a little bit of money when it went up to 20,000 or whatever it went to. I think maybe I made $80 or something because, I only had a tiny amount in there. Because the problem with Bitcoin is people would send me Bitcoins to pay for whatever, and then I would just leave it in there, and then I would go in there later to use it, and the value of Bitcoin had gone down, so I'd have half the money in there. I'm like, wow, this sucks. So I started using Bitcoin to pay for my Namecheap web hosting, since they take Bitcoin, or they used to anyway. I don't know if they do anymore. But yeah, I had a little bit in there, and when it went up a little bit, I cashed it out then. Like when it was under 10,000, I used it to pay for something. I'm like, yeah, I may as well use this up real quick. It's going to go down in value. But I didn't use all of it, and then the other part was worth $80. I probably could have made a couple $100 out of it, I think. I can't remember exactly how much I spent. So I sort of got rich from Bitcoin in my own little world. I made $80 or so. I think I made like $30 the first time. I had like $5 in there or something. Went up to $30. That was nice. Hey. All right, great voicemail. We got a time traveler calling us.
It's 2:30 a.m. and I was in the middle of falling asleep. Because I'm the guy who likes listening to your show while falling asleep because it makes me feel whole and awesome.
That's
and
weird. You're a fucking
not
weirdo.
lonely. I'm a very lonely person. But anyways,
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have
and
said that.
I'm sitting here, I'm dozing off because I got to be at work at 11 a.m. Yes, at 11 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and
It's up to 2
I see
a.m.
my
then.
voicemail played at the 1:46 mark on your YouTube channel, and I just want to say, how dare you? How dare you for playing my voicemail while I'm falling asleep?
Yeah, it's gonna be
This
fucked
is
up.
not right, because now I'm all awake, and now I had to call in and say, thank you for playing it for me. But how dare you?
You're welcome. Okay, I'll
How
turn this
dare
one
you
off. I'm
put me
turning
on
it
a
off.
show in front of thousands, possibly thousands, I don't know, possibly thousands of other viewers. How dare you? But thanks for having me on the show. Thanks for playing
You're
the
welcome.
voicemail. I hope
Thank
have
you
a
for this
wonderful
very
day.
useful voicemail that you just sent me.
Cactus. Bye.
All right, bye.
Fucking hang up. Oh, and one more question. Do you ever listen, does this thing ever, ring? Do you ever hear it ring when people are leaving voicemail?
Nah.
Okay, bye.
That would be so annoying. It does light up a light on my desk phone, though. whenever the PLA voicemail rings. So if I wanted to, I could pick it up and I could say hello. I've done that to people before. Most of them get scared and just hang up real quick. But some of them will talk to me every once in a while. But no, it does not ring.
Hey, Brad, it's Jack.
I'm
hey,
a professional.
I just want to remind you
Professional here, goddammit. I don't have sounds in my studio.
that you should take notes for all the best calls you do this year. So at the end of the year,
Ah,
you
shit.
could do one of those
Too
yearly,
late.
The best of 2018.
You know, this past year, last year, I mean, I did that by just taking stuff off of the YouTube. But this year, I'm fucking that all up because I'm getting all these calls from 2015, and I'm putting all of those on the YouTube. So I don't know how I'm going to do it at the end of this year. I need you guys to take notes for me
Remind
or
you to
something.
do that. So hell yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, to that guy who was talking shit about FL Studio in the last voicemails, just want to say fuck you.
That's right.
FL Studio is one of the best producer softwares ever. It supports every VST known to man.
It definitely doesn't
It's
suck,
literally
at least.
limitless. And as a guy who makes music for the show, I use it and I love it and it's awesome. I need to make you more music, by the way.
Yeah, hurry the fuck
Anyways,
up.
toodles.
with that. Thanks, Jack. Good old Jack Heliquin.
Hey, Brad. It's Moldy Orange. I
Hey.
just wanted to say thank you so much for all these shows. I don't mean to be sappy, but
You're
it
welcome.
really has been a positive influence in my life and probably for thousands of other people.
I
For
guess.
every one person that you cause misery in their life, at least for a moment, until they get the joke, then you've made a whole bunch of other people happy.
But even if they don't get the joke, who gives a
I just
shit?
hope you keep doing this forever.
Fuck those
at least
people.
as long as I'm still alive. Thank you very much.
Oh, so it's just you're kind of greedy about the whole thing. You only care about yourself. Hey, haven't I heard you call in to Distorted View, Moldy Orange? Or is that someone else? It's weird. Occasionally I hear people that call into my show. They'll call into Distorted View, or they'll call into the Dick Show. And it's just like, holy shit, that's my listener. Get your own listeners, fucking Distorted View. Who do you think you are?
Brad.
Hey.
Big Moist.
Big Moist. Oh yeah, Big Moist is one of them. Maybe that's who I'm thinking of from Distorted View.
You should play a little bit more. What the fuck? You're not a DJ. You should do some more I don't like you calls.
Yeah.
It's so funny hearing people get so mad
I'm gonna
about
spin some of
random person
those.
saying they don't like them, and like they don't even know who it is. Like it upsets them so much, and it's like the funniest thing. And also, besides that, how do you get into this PI work? Your old job sounds like it was kind of fun. I want to know how to get into that business. What do I email? What do I do? I want to be a PI like Mr. Brad Carter. Okay, that's it. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
I just looked up online PIs. I'm like, hey, I'm able to tell you who owns phone numbers and stuff about addresses and things like that. You need any work done? And they're like, okay. It was a lot easier to do in the late 90s and early 2000s because I guess less people were doing that back then. But it was getting really competitive around the end by the time I quit. So I don't know. Just, contact some PIs and tell them what you can do. Maybe they'll give you a shot. Offer to do something for free for them so they can test you out. That's what I always did.
Hey, Brad, I just wanted to say that I'm a really big fan of Henrik. He makes amazing music. I mean,
Who? Oh, Henrik.
come on, guys. Let's be
Yeah, I
honest.
especially like the song that he made today, that he made for our show. That was a really good one today, Henrik.
Seriously, he makes probably the best intro music that the Snowplow Show has ever had.
It's true.
And I think everyone can agree with that. And I look forward to hearing more voicemails praising him and his music. All right.
Me too.
Hugs and kisses. Bye.
Fuck the people that don't like Henrik. Fuck the people that don't like FL Studio. Fuck those people talking shit about Matt and my other BFFs. Bunch of haters. Who do they think they are?
Hey, buddy.
Hey,
it's Corbin guy. I pressed 1. Yeah, hey.
That's great.
Are
Good job,
you checking out
Corbin
the
guy.
news? The whole thing with
I don't watch the news.
that and
I
this
read the news.
and the cleft lips and like holy
What?
shit and everything else. Oh God!
You know what I've been watching lately is Halt and Catch Fire. That's a good show.
Okay, yeah, you know who you
I
know
watched the
who
entire
needs
first
money?
season in like 2 days.
You do.
It's a great show.
You do, and you need like Patreon support.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get to work on
so
that, Corbin guy.
So does Party Time with Laugh Track Matt.
Yeah.
And Zach.
I don't even like the Laugh Track
Mostly
Matt.
Laugh Track Matt. Okay, so
Nobody
I'm
likes
gonna
him.
Shut up now. I forgot what I was talking about.
Thanks for having your TV blaring while you call into the voicemail.
News about the Kremlin.
Yeah. TV. Love me some of that TV.
Hey, Brad, it's Copper Dan.
Hey.
I got an idea, and it's quite topical as of right now.
Oh, God.
Massachusetts has been hit really
bad
hard
at time-sensitive
with
stuff.
snow. Thousands upon thousands and thousands of people have lost their power.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that
How
on
about,
TV, on the news.
One house siphoning off someone else's electricity.
Yeah.
Calling them up saying that they're required to take their electricity, and the state has said that they don't even have to pay for it. Just throwing it out there.
Okay.
Goodbye, Brad.
But I don't know, like, if your power's out, wouldn't your next-door neighbor's power also be out? How would that work? Would I be running an extension cord across town to the houses that work?
Brad, you know what I really love about the Snowplow show?
What's that?
Just thinking about this.
You know, your voicemail, it says the Snowflower Show. That's kind of awesome. I should have named it the Snowflower Show, because that makes sense.
People a world view.
Wait, I'm sorry, I interrupted. Let me go back.
Gives people a world view. A nice view into the lives of just average Americans.
That's
it sees
true.
how, fucking stupid the world is. Thanks, Brad. I love your show.
In a good
Bye.
way, though. It's like that old Groucho Marx TV show, You Bet Your Life. Is that what it was called? Where he would just bring people up on the stage and they just talk about their lives. This is the exact same thing. It's just they're unwitting participants over the telephone. We're getting to know people. We're getting to know how they react to certain things. It's a good psychology experiment.
Neither height nor depth nor anything else in all of creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus the Lord.
Fucking cunt. Some punk or something? You think I'm hot out for your big fat dick, or what do you want?
Okay. And see, we get a look into the lives of people that listen to this show. People that sing hymns at me and then say a bunch of vulgar things to me afterwards and yell at me. And the knobby guy, we get to hear from the knobby guy.
I've been liking your trailer park calls, and I think you should do more trailer park calls.
I do still have
they've
more.
Been really, really good.
Actually, somebody else sent me another list of trailer park numbers to call. Plus, I still have some by Freak Show Steven. Oh, and that reminds me, Freak Show Steven, he made a really awesome YouTube video of a trailer park near his house, and he put the Trailer Park Boys theme over it. And he put credits on it that, like, Sensei Doug and stuff. I'm going to stop playing this because I don't want a YouTube strike, but I'm going to put a link to this in the show notes. Everyone should go watch it. It makes me sad that I didn't use that background music when I did the trailer park shows. Next time I do a trailer park show, I'm definitely going to use that music instead of the Eminem music. Thanks for reminding me about that, knobby guy. Sorry to interrupt your voicemail while I type this into the show notes. Yeah, everyone go look at the show notes, snowplowshow.com, and watch Freak Show's Trailer Park Boys intro. It's pretty amusing. Okay, where's the voicemails at? Let me go back. Here we go.
They've been really, really good.
What were we talking about?
It kind of reminds me of, like, the tenants from hell. Like, you're the kind of trailer park people from hell.
Yep.
So that's actually quite
How did
a
I
good
never
one.
do this before?
And I was noticing, I think Carlito's doing new shows now, but I'm not too sure. I'll leave that for you, Brad, to tell the world. Bye.
Nah, I don't even like Carlito anymore. I don't want to talk about his shows. No, I'm kidding. He did do a show the other day. I listened to it, and then as soon as I got on the show, I called in to hang out with him, and he's like, well, I got to go now. The show's over, everyone. He's kind of a jerk about it. But no, I guess something came up while he was on break, and I was sad. But yeah, there are new Carlito shows over at madhouselive.com. My favorite apartment complexes to call are the shitty apartment complexes, because I feel like they have the most experience with just crappy tenants that do insane things, try and get away with insane things. And I feel like trailer parks, maybe they have more experience with that kind of thing. So how did I never think to do trailer parks before? I spent years doing Tenants from Hell and I never did trailer parks. What's wrong with me?
Hey, Brad, huge fan. But I was listening to March 25th, 2016 Grocery Store Complainers.
Oh, yeah,
and
that show.
In it, on the public video, you say if you're a Patreon supporter, you can go to Patreon and see the full video of you making it live. And unfortunately, that is a huge pain in the ass because you're a stupid hobo
Aw.
and you didn't put the date or the title of the video, Grocery Store Complainers,
I wonder if it's even still up there, because that's one of the shows that got me in trouble a couple years ago.
in the private Patreon post.
I'm sure it's still there, because it's still on YouTube.
I would challenge you just to see how much pain it is for us loyal Patreon supporters who donate our hard-earned money to find these live shows. I would challenge you to go right now and try to find this show.
Oh, okay. Let me do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to patreon.com/phonelosers. I bet you this will be really easy. I'm clicking on the post tab, and there are featured tags: Hobosodes, The Snowplow Show, Brad's Cactus Shack, live shows, and video. And it's going to be either under live shows or video. I think I'm going to try video first, although there's not very many of the video things. Okay, yeah, it's not under video. So I'm clicking on live shows. I'm scrolling way back. I should go ask the FBI where it is, because I know in one of the meetings with them, they had screenshots of it up there. All right, I'm scrolling back. I'm back to July of 2016. I think these happened around March or April. There's the Dog Park live video show. There's the Bridge Club video show. Dirty Gypsy Renters and Racist Ballerinas show. Friday's Calls to Teachers. We're getting there. There's a live roofing video show. Permit applications. Lube jobs. Oh, the good old days. Back when I did lube jobs still. All right, let's see. Is it this one? Holy crap, this is a 4-hour show. And there is no audio on it. That sucks. It may be one of those where the YouTube made me take the audio away. Oh no, here it is. It's the next one down. March 28th, 2016. Live show. Live video show. It's called Trick Ass Ho. And it is an hour and 16 minutes. It has audio on it. And yeah, there it is. If you want access to the other 1/3 of stuff we have, it's $50 a month. Oh yeah, that call. That's one of the calls that got brought up. That was in the newspaper article, I think. So there you go. I accepted your challenge. I'm going to put a link in the show notes to the Patreon post where those live shows are located. And I bet you if I go down to the next one, look, a live customer service video show is what it's called. 3 hours and 26 minutes. Oh, but it's silent. For the show. Oh, no, it's not. Important. That's how I record the show. There it goes. We'll we'll listen to you complain to us and stuff. I've tried to call those numbers and get... Oh, yeah, I'm reading the description. Here's another one. So there are two of them. One is an hour and 15 minutes. The other one is 3 hours and 26 minutes. So I'm putting links to this in the show notes just for you. I think a lot of people don't know that there's those category things. If you click on the post tab on the top of the Patreon, you can look at just the live shows, and then you can scroll back a couple of years until you find it. You're welcome for that, whoever you are.
Go right now and try to find this show yourself, all right?
I did it.
You'll see it's not so easy.
Oh, it's pretty easy.
It's actually titled Live Customer Service Video Show.
Oh, you found it already.
It doesn't say anything about grocery store complainers.
God damn it.
The date isn't in the title, and it's not possible to search for it. I searched for the date, I searched for grocery store complainers, and you're a big fat stupid hobo.
Well, you found it, didn't you? And I just found it. We can both find it. You just have to scroll back a little bit. That's all. No big deal. It's not that hard.
Hi there, Brad. It's Gordon.
Hey, Gordon. This is a long fucking voicemail.
Discord. I should mention that I'm known as the Pog on Discord. One of the rare times I haven't got anything better to do than speak to all you hobos.
What'd you say? You have a hobo phone connection and I can barely understand you?
The other week. I was listening to the show where you were getting the supermarket workers to read out those weird test phrases, and I almost plowed into oncoming traffic because I was laughing so hard. So nice work, you arsehole.
Probably because you guys over there driving the wrong side of the road.
I was just thinking,
it's not my fault.
I still haven't received a Christmas card.
Don't blame me.
I gave Sunshine my address just before Christmas.
Yeah.
And I haven't got the card yet.
She really dropped the ball there, didn't she?
Postage. But I remain hopeful. I'm starting to think this could be a scam. Like everything is a scam.
It's a scam.
And,
she was just getting your info.
A good idea I just have is you should make an Alexa skill. I think it'd be really cool to be able to press, to be able to ask Alexa to shut up, Alexa. It'd be good to ask her to read out an iconic Phone Losers of America quote on demand. Yeah. But I'm not gonna write it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Fuck that shit.
So you better do that.
Not me.
And
I have better things
so,
to
yeah,
do.
happy International Women's Day for the final few hours left.
All right, thank you.
Of it. I think you should end it by calling up lots of feminists and telling
Too
them
late.
all sorts of kitchen
That was
related
days
things, telling
ago.
them to do washing and
Yeah, okay. 2-minute long voicemail. Thanks for calling in, Gordon. That was great.
Hey, Brad, it's Nico.
Hey.
I was just calling today because I was listening to Brad's Cactus Shack Small Talk in Salina, and that was actually pretty cool. I liked that a lot.
Yeah, it's like
I
prank
was wondering,
calls,
you were going to do
but not.
New Mexico. When are you going to do that?
Someday.
That's all I have to say for today. Hope you're having a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, Brad.
Bye, Nico. Yeah, that's the Salina, Ohio episode. That was fun to put together. If you guys haven't heard that yet, go over to notla.com and listen to Brad's Cactus Shack. Maybe you'll enjoy that one. And you also need to listen to the latest one, where I was prank calling Domino's Pizzas in the 80s with a robot voice. Basically, I haven't changed in 30 years.
Bradley.
Hey.
Good afternoon. This is Will the mechanic.
Hey, Will.
What in the actual fuck?
Uh-oh.
Patreon for Dragon Art? Come on.
What? What's wrong with that?
I don't need to support you.
Olga draws dragon art.
You know, it's enough just to support myself, my wife, and my child.
Everyone should support this.
Can you be a little more specific? I'm too lazy to actually look into that.
Just go to the page.
But I'm going to address Olga and King Richard.
Yeah, you guys.
So, what is your guys' thing? I thought
what's your deal?
Olga was like had a crush on Brad.
Oh, nobody had a crush on
Is
me.
she calling in with King Richard to try to like form some like jealousy there, or what's that?
I never thought of that. That must be what it is.
Maybe Olga could.
It's just a big love hexagon around here.
Be a big dick and tell me what the answer is there. But not disrespect. You guys are groovy.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out you guys like brother and sister.
Getting way
lovers,
too personal here.
Both. Who knows?
Leave Olga and King Richard
Happy,
alone.
Friday. Last show was great, man. That last trailer park call was the shit. All right. Taking up too much time. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Bye, honey. Thanks for the voicemail.
Hey, Roy. This is Borislav. I was wondering what whole thing that happened with Snowplow Show episode 443, Matt Z's Saturday morning mall walk.
What?
It's like 48 minutes into it or so. There was
that.
who went and you were on a call with someone from one of the stores in the mall, and you told some type of
Yeah, could you mutter louder into your phone? I can barely understand
called
you.
them on the phone for like 20 minutes or something, and the person was gullible, and then so you there was a YouTube privacy complaint, and you took it down or something.
Yep, I did.
So I was like wondering if there was more to the store. I think it was the one where you called Blush Cosmetics or something, and
was there
told
what?
about the microwave beams. I just thought it was interesting. It's funny. Cactus.
Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to it, really. Somebody found their call on my channel. It happens sometimes. Usually they don't care too much. A lot of times they'll just leave a funny comment for us. But somebody, one of my listeners, called up some of the stores in that mall that I was pranking. And I guess they're like, hey, guess what? You're on this podcast. Here's a link for you. Go check it out. And they checked it out and sent a complaint to YouTube about me. And I just went ahead and took it down. I don't know if I had to or not, but I didn't want to get a strike against my account. So I just took it down just in case, just to be safe. I don't want any trouble. But the full version, it's in the podcast feed still. I'm never going to take things out of that. I did have to take down the live show version on that one, though, just because the name of the mall was in there so many times, and people kept wanting to call the people in the mall. People were telling each other on the Discord the name of the mall, and I'm sure it's just going to lead to more problems, so I took it down. Someone over on the Facebook group was like, yeah, that chocolate store guy, I'm seriously going to try and get him fired. Like, what? No, don't do that. What are you doing? Why? It's just a prank. He has every right to be a dick to me. I'm pranking him. That's all for today's Snowplow show. I'm ending it all now. There are no more voicemails left. You know what I have a bunch of? I have a bunch of emails in here that I've been meaning to read on the air, but I never do it because by the time I'm done with voicemails, I'm just like, fuck it. I just want to quit. I also have music requests in here. I have news. There's like a bunch of news stories that I have not used. I keep forgetting to do all this stuff that's in my email account. I need to work on this soon. I've got a bunch of stuff in here from everyone. I blame the Real Crazy Kraz for that, because he's the sponsor of today's show. Thank you, the Real Crazy Kraz, for sponsoring today's show. If you want to be a sponsor of today's show and have access to a bunch of live video shows that aren't labeled properly and are really hard to find, visit us at patreon.com/phonelosers. $5 a month gets you a giant archive of things that are labeled improperly, and you'll have a hard time finding. Look, I even have a song request directory here that only has one thing in it right now. Something from Bill. He wants me to play the song by the Judys that is titled You Never Call Me. And maybe I've played this on a show before, maybe it's a horrible idea, but here it is. Here's a song by the Judys, a group I've never heard of before.
Thank you for calling. KO Tartmart, how may I help you?